Davison Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. This is what a flyweight matchup should look like. It ended in a draw, but such a crazy matchup. You had Figueiredo who coming forward, coming forward, coming forward, and Brandon Moreno just stood his ground. I mean, he backed up, he used his boxing, and this is the type of fight that you would usually see in a boxing match. Obviously, there were some takedowns and there was some grappling involved, but two flyweight boxers normally just go at each other. This was absolutely an insane, maybe one of the best flyweight matchups or fights ever, if not the best. I'm trying to think back to see what else would compare. I mean, you have Henry Cejudo versus Mighty Mouse. That was a good matchup, but this one there just seemed to be so much more at stake. Who do you think won the fight? Do you think it was a draw? Do you think Figueredo should have gotten the victory? One judge gave it to Figueredo. Should Moreno have gotten the victory? I think it was such a closely contested matchup. It'll be a fun fight to run back and I wonder what would happen if Cejudo brought himself back into the mix up. Triple C. What would Henry Cejudo? How would he do against Figueredo? I actually think he would fare really well. Brandon Moreno was able to take Figueredo down quite a few times, and with Cejudo's Olympic style or Olympic gold medalist background, I think he'd be able to hold Figueredo down and do some damage. Also, his boxing, Cejudo's boxing is really underrated. I think it's one of the most underrated elements of Cejudo's game is his boxing, and you kind of got a sense of that against Marlon Moraes, right? The first round against Moraes, Triple C, he lost that round. He was having trouble, and then he kind of had to bite down on his mouthpiece and come forward and use his boxing, and that's actually what ended up happening, and that's why he was able to finish Moraes. Really looking forward to seeing what's next between Figueredo and Moreno. This is going to be ran back. What part of 2021? Probably March. Give these guys some time to recover. They just fought, right? A few weeks ago. So give them some time to recover, come back, see how they make adjustments. Figueredo has tough times getting down to 125. He has tough times getting that weight off. So did that have something to do with it? Also, he was in a hospital at 2 o'clock in the morning and he still came to fight. Looking here was a 48-46 for Figueredo, 47-47 for the majority draw. And then Figueredo was deducted a point in round 3. I would really be interested to see what Cejudo would do against Figueredo. I think Cejudo has some bigger fish to fry. Maybe perhaps even